He killed 5 people. One live on national television.
You didn't deserve to die.
Hi guys, today we are going to watch a video about Joker, Folie. When I saw Joker at the Venice Film Festival 5 years ago, I took extreme and indignant umbrage with it, and I poured out that indignation, some readers thought inappropriately, in a hastily written review. Because I did not want to give away plot spoilers, I did not reveal the main source of my indignation. What set me off was the film's climax, in which Joaquin Phoenix's Arthur Fleck, now gone almost full Joker, appears on a late-night talk show hosted by glib showman Murray Franklin. Franklin's object is a mockery of the man in the clown makeup. But Arthur has the last laugh. He pulls out a gun and blows Franklin's brains out on live TV. This rocked me in a very not good way. In part because I was fairly confident that this story point was inspired by the 1987 on-air suicide of Pennsylvania political figure R. Bud Dwyer. Footage of him taking his own life was, of course, edited for news reports, but I was at the time enough of a media insider that I was able to watch the unexpurgated footage of the suicide. And to this day, I wish I hadn't. The similarities between the real-life event and what director Todd Phillips staged struck me as too specific to be coincidental. I considered what Phillips and Phoenix have done to be unforgivably opportunistic nihilism, so there you have it, in case you were wondering. In my review, I wrote, in mainstream movies today, dark is just another flavor. Like edgy, it's an option you use depending on what market you want to reach. And it is particularly useful when injected into the comic book genre. And now I'm back on the Joker beat for the sequel, Joker, Folie, which, as you have no doubt heard, is a musical, written and directed, as the first film was, by Todd Phillips. Phillips didn't write the songs, thankfully. This is largely a jukebox musical, with selections from the Great American Songbook and 60s international pop and more. And the best thing I can say about it is that it clearly does not take marketing, as it's conventionally understood, into consideration. Before assessing the ultimate point of making the second Joker picture a musical, we should acknowledge that its rationale is arguably sound. That is, Arthur Fleck, who here makes a severe distinction between himself as a civilian and himself as a Joker, is a deeply disturbed individual whose warped imagination may well envision his existence as being inside a show of some sort. So, we can concede the filmmakers are acting in good faith by framing this as a musical. Doing so also allows them to slip out of some otherwise desperate straits. The movie is narratively, psychologically, and aesthetically incoherent. Still, it can slide into the first two categories because musicals get away with being narratively and psychologically incoherent just by the nature of their being. Musicals, as it keeps reminding you, the story occurs in the near immediate aftermath of the repellent murder that capped Joker. Arthur/Joker is in captivity in one of Arkham's dark, satanic mill-like mental institutions, and in one of his walks to see a visitor, he is practically winked at by a young woman singing in an open room. That's Lady Gaga's Lee Quinzel, and the two soon conspire to see as much of each other as captivity allows before Arthur's trial, which Lee is rather mysteriously accorded sudden citizen status to attend as a spectator. Arthur is smirky and surly when he's not in his Joker makeup, but rest assured, he gets to put it on plenty. Either in song fantasies or the trial's reality. And then he goes, well, Joker. The trial and the romance are the linchpins of this seemingly endless movie. There are bits, such as Joker's impersonation of a drawling Southern lawyer, that might have been entertaining had they not been positioned in what seems to be the movie's 8th or 9th hour. In the end, the wafer-thin story amounts to the same nihilistic slop that Phillips served up in the first Joker, albeit remixed, genre-wise. Some early reviews have complained that the movie doesn't offer much in the way of Joker fan service. This makes me laugh a bit. I understand that the character is indeed a pop culture phenomenon and indeed fictional. But when you consider just what he's about, what exactly would Joker fan service entail? You might as well talk about Charles Manson fan service. It certainly is a sick and additionally twisted world in which we live. The only other aspect of the movie I can wax positive about aside from its indifference to whatever audience it might attract is that of performance. Both Lady Gaga and Phoenix clearly put a lot of work into their characterizations and interactions. The different performance modes they use in singing, for instance, low-key and fallible in their own real lives, full-on, professional quality belting in their shared dreams. While Gaga maintains well for the duration of the picture. Phoenix's virtuosity eventually curdles into narcissistic exhibitionism. But it's still virtuosity, for whatever it's worth. That's the end. Unlock the secrets of storytelling through our video, our YouTube channel's guide to the art of cinema. Join us as we delve into the narratives, the characters, and the sheer enchantment that movies bring to our lives. From script to screen, we've got it all covered. Join us as we analyze, critique, and appreciate the magic of movies. Subscribe to our channel for more videos.